You're listening to Peterborough's community radio, Salaam Radio. Salaam Radio. 106.2 FM.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to FC Peterborough Weekly. I'm your host today, Zaid, and I'm joined today by Aiman and Sal.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for having me today.
Assalamu alaikum. Nice to be returning again.
Good to have you back, Sal. I think we saw the reviews of last week's show, and thankfully you made the cut this week, but commiserations to Sadat, who's been chopped.
For now.
Yeah. So we're joined by Sal and Aiman, and hopefully it's going to be a regular thing with these guys, and hopefully they're going to be here every week, and get used to hearing their voice. But yeah, today's show, we're going to obviously go through the weekend results for the adult teams and go through some academy results and updates. But today I think it's the first time Aiman's back since I think the first kind of set of shows, and you were joined by Sam, I believe.
Yes.
How's Sam getting on?
No, he's getting on well.
He's gone into hiding.
No, so he's just he's going through recovery from surgery, so quick recovery for Sam. Hopefully, we'll see him back.
Yeah, inshallah, a speedy recovery to Sam. We will probably look to get him on the show at some point as well. Would be good. And I know obviously Sal's got a number of questions for Aiman. But yeah, let's kick things off. Today's show is proudly sponsored by Aiman. Pick a sponsor.
Today? Sponsor?
Yeah.
Any sponsor?
Yeah.
You put me on the spot side.
Wow.
You put me on the spot.
Yeah, no, today's show is sponsored by Isaac Wholesale. So shout out to the team there. They're always supporting the club and just helping at every opportunity really. So shout out Isaac Wholesale. Yeah, so let's get into it. Aiman, for anyone who doesn't know you, tell us your name, position, and how long you've been at FC Peterborough.
So my name's Aiman. To be honest with you, I think I play across the front three for FC Peterborough. I've been with FC Peterborough now 6 years, I want to say. Late 2019, beginning of 2020. So yeah, 6 years with the club.
Sure. And who was your first manager at FC Peterborough?
It was Coach Image the first time I joined FC Peterborough. And then it was also yourself and Ibi, I believe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's, I think, you just reminded me that, me and Ibi were doing some, I think, under 21 sessions or something. And yeah, that's actually a throwback. But yeah, Coach Image, have you met Coach Image?
I don't think I have.
So Image is the original, or the first kind of manager of FC Peterborough. So I'm sure you'll probably bump into him, probably the academy days at some point. It'd be good to introduce you to him. Do you remember your first game?
I do. Now the team I don't remember, but I remember my first game. It was in Huntington. It was a friendly game. Me and my brother played, and I did score a goal. So I did score my debut, whether it was official or unofficial.
So it was an away game, right?
It was, yes.
Were there any pictures taken?
No.
Oh, okay.
There were no pictures taken.
What do you remember the score line?
Roughly, I think it was 3-1. I want to say 3-1 to us, to FC Peterborough.
Oh, okay. Did I play that game?
You did not.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't remember it. But I think I remember our first league game, though. I think we played like Tid away. And then, there's the pictures of you in the yellow Jaiwala kit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That is a throwback. And it was Tid.
Yeah. So, tell us, how did your football journey start? And where did it all begin for you?
It all began secondary school, to be honest with you. So I wasn't put into football from a very young age. I'd say about year 8. there was leaflets going about near school. My mum picked one up and told me to go football training for a club. And ever since then, that's when my football journey started. Come on, now I'm at FCP.
Who was the first team you played for?
It was Torpwood Rangers.
Okay.
I think I stayed there till I was in year 10. And then I moved to Northern Star.
Yeah.
Stayed there for a couple of years, till about sixth form. And then when it was sixth form, my under 18 days, I was with Peterborough Sports. Then I took a bit of a year gap after that. And then I joined FC Peterborough
Sure.
during my time at uni.
So Peterborough Northern Star were actually the original team that were based at the Midfield Auto Parts or Focus, if you want to call it that. And that's the team that we actually managed to kind of take over the ground from. So a little bit of history there, and I don't think, Sal, you would have probably been aware. But yeah, I think historically the ground we play at is probably one of the most prestigious in Peterborough. You had, the majority of the cup finals that actually took place there. So yeah, it's interesting that that was one of the clubs you played for. So in terms of like non-league, was that always the plan, or did you kind of see yourself maybe playing a bit higher up, maybe even professionally?
I think I realised at a young age that professional might have been a bit too far for myself anyway.
Yeah.
But to be honest, when I first joined FC Peterborough, I don't think non-league was the dream or goal for me. I don't think I knew too much about non-league when I first joined. But as time got on and I growed with the club, 100%. And it's to stay there and get higher,
Inshallah. And what kind of made you join FC Peterborough specifically?
I think Coach Ibby put something up, and during this time my brother, I think he was already with the club before me, gave positive reviews, I must say. So I thought, why not, let me give it a go. I haven't played football in some time. It's a community club. And yeah, so I dropped Ibby a message, told me to come down training, and started since then at Fullbridge Academy Park.
Sure. And what's your earliest memory of FC Peterborough?
Coach Image's suicide runs. I think it was the first or second training session.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't run in ages, to be honest with you, so...
Was that at Fullbridge Road?
Yes, it was.
So you actually joined FC Peterborough when we were based at Fullbridge Road, and we made that transition. Sal, have you ever been to Fullbridge Road?
I have gone and seen a Devs game, yeah.
Yeah.
Been down.
It's just the one time you've been there, or?
I think twice. Twice to watch some games, yeah.
What do you make of the difference?
It's a massive difference, of course, in terms of pitch.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my Sunday league days. It's you turn up to a park and you play a bit of football. That's kind of how it is. But obviously, our stadium's very, very different, and it's nice to have that.
Definitely. I think, which development game did you go to?
That's a good question. It's when the first team's game was called off. I don't remember who we were playing against.
So I think actually Aiman probably played in that game.
I think you did as well.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think you were playing as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's nice to kind of go back, play or see Fullbridge Road, and I think like the atmosphere is a bit different there.
Yeah. It's good to go back to the roots sometimes.
Definitely.
No, absolutely.
Definitely. Aiman, what's your best memory at Fullbridge Road?
My first game there, my first league game there, Whittlesea Athletic Reserves. I didn't start that game.
Yeah.
And I was acting a bit upset on the bench that I didn't start that game. But I did come on in the second half and score a hat-trick on my league debut against Whittlesea Athletic Reserves.
Did I play that game?
I can't remember if he did or didn't, Sal.
Listen, he scored a hat-trick. He doesn't need to remember anything more than that.
Because I was going to say, I don't remember. He's scoring a hat-trick on your debut.
If the gaffer's listening, he'll vouch for me.
Who was the gaffer at the time?
It was brother, it was Shaz.
Nice.
Shaz was the gaffer at the time for my first league game.
No, to be fair, I think I actually do remember the game. I don't remember the hat-trick. But I think I gave away a penalty in that game, actually.
Yeah, so he saved it then, didn't he?
Was it like 5-3 or something?
Yes,
like
it was very close. It was very,
close
very, very close. Well, it turned out to be a close game at the end. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I do vaguely remember that for that reason. So, paint a picture for the listeners. What does a typical week look like for you as, a player for FC Peterborough?
So, the training schedule has now changed, but it would have been training on Monday and Wednesdays for the first team. But now we are training Wednesdays, committing to it. But what a week's life is for myself would probably be Monday to Friday's work, 9 to 5. So I'm locked in, working. But after that's when probably give myself time for health and football. So on Monday, gym, and then we do play our weekly 7-8 asides. I don't know if you've heard about them.
No.
You haven't heard about the weekly Monday 7 asides. No, we do those sessions.
Are you allowed to play 7 aside or 8 aside?
It's a grey area.
Oh, okay.
It's a very, very grey area. I do have Ishi telling me sometimes that I might get fined, but I've never actually officially been fined for it. So
I feel like this is a confession live on radio, so it's being streamed on YouTube and so on. So maybe you'll get some fines through.
We'll have to see. No, definitely.
Could be backdated as well.
Backdated. Yeah. It's been for over a year now, so.
Oof, wow.
So you doubled down on that. Yeah, you doubled down on that. Nice.
I've just realised Aiman is actually the fines guy, so.
Oh right,
yeah.
okay.
I don't think he'll actually find
He's
himself.
not going to find himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
You got to have. I think you need an independent party for that.
We have a nickname for Aiman.
What's it?
Did you ever watch Recess?
Yeah.
So do you remember there was a certain character who used to always.
You talk about Randall.
Yeah.
He didn't need the hints.
Yeah.
He didn't need the hints.
Come on, man. That recess knowledge is in there.
How did you get that so quick? Is it like?
Oh man, I locked in straight as. I just think I just got on the same wave as you.
Do you think there's like some other similarities between Randall and?
No, I'm not gonna say that. No. I think if he's the fines guy, then yeah, of course they're gonna call him that. It's technically the snitch if you talk like that.
I think we do need Sal in
Think if you
behind
need-
the scenes.
If you need an
of a
independent
first-team
one,
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been behind the scenes. You guys dragged me in
No,
one game.
Sorry, you did.
So I think you can go through. So you were saying about Monday, you have your
Oh,
7
yeah,
8
sorry.
Go
Yeah.
through the rest of your week.
Yeah.
We'll go through a match day, and then we'll get Sal's perspective as a fan.
Okay. So yeah, sorry. Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 work. Monday's my weekly Power League sessions. Tuesday, typically in the evening, I am free.
I just want to say you're doubling down as well. There's not even like
Yeah, there's.
he's not even like regretting it at all. He's just like Power League.
Wednesday though, it does change. So it's our first team training sessions.
Sorry, just for once, what do you do on Tuesdays?
I don't really do nothing after work. It's time for myself
But what
to
about
chill.
now? Like
FCP weekly every
there
Tuesdays,
you go. There you go.
8 till 9. But yeah, Wednesday training. Thursday and Friday I do try to relax and avoid football just to get ready for Saturday. Make sure I'm all okay.
What do the training sessions look like? How long? What time do they start? How long do they last?
7 till 8:30 is the timings held
Yeah.
by Waleed and Coach Safi. Very intense sessions, especially recently. I feel like they're making us work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll continue to
Why
work
did
as well.
Why did you smirk as you said that?
Put me on the spot, Zahid, there. I'm not sure.
He's enjoying the change. That's what he's enjoying the change.
I am.
What change?
The intensity. That's what he said.
Go into one training session a week.
Okay. So moving down from 2 to 1,
Yeah.
would you say the one session's a bit more intense than
Having
the
the
other
two.
one? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's too early to say now anyway, but we can make a judgment soon, I think.
So you got Coach Waleed and Coach Safi who do the training sessions, and how do they both work on the day? Does one coach look after one part of the training session, one half, and then the other coach the other half, or how does it?
No, they are together throughout the whole session. Sometimes I think Safi will start with our warm-ups, get us going, and then Waleed will go through the technical bits, the main session. And that's about it, I'm sure.
Someone said that Safi's warm-ups are a bit like similar to like under 7 sessions or under 7 warm-ups. Is that true?
No, I am going to back Safi here. I think he does give us good warm-ups.
Okay, can you elaborate on what one of the warm-ups or what a warm-up might look like?
So I'll tell you about last week. It was a funny session. We started off with catch the bib. So Safi would be placed in the middle, 2 teams either side of him, and then Safi would call a number. If that was your number, you'd go run and collect the bib. Now, both teams within about 5 minutes of this warm-up found a cheat code, I'd say. And that was just to wait for the other person to catch the bib first. But I respect Safi. He didn't change the rules and he kept it the same throughout the whole warm-up. So, a catch the bib is, I think, Safi's classic.
Catch the bib.
Catch the bib, yes.
Sarah, does that sound interesting?
Well, I think I want to see what it looks like now.
Because
I don't think we need it before a warm-up game. I think before the game we need to warm up like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you sold it well, Aiman.
You don't think I saw catch the bib well?
Go on, Zaid. Drop it down. What it was like.
No, I mean, I think.
Oh, you don't think it's a good warm-up?
No, that's not what I said.
Oh. That's what it seems like.
We've got a comment from FC Peterborough, and it says Sal at the wheel.
Fair enough.
You got quite a few fans, Sal. I think he had quite a few comments last week as well.
Yeah, I was the main character last week. So yeah. The side dish tonight. So yeah, I'm not at the wheel.
So, your Friday, you said, is a bit more of a relaxing.
Yeah.
What do you do to kind of relax?
Well, I am gonna sound ironic. I do a double shift now, so I work my normal job 9 to 5, and then I go do a delivery shift from 5 till 9.
So that's your version of relaxing.
No, but I'd relax after that, so I wouldn't go gym or wouldn't play football.
Got you.
Build up and get ready for the following day, match day.
Cool. So, match day. Tell us your routine on a match day. We want all the details.
Oh, it does vary between a home and an away day now.
Yeah.
So it depends which one you'd like first.
Home game. Let's go to the home game.
Okay. So home game we can come a bit later. So our deadline I think is 1:30 for a match day at home. I'm not going to say the boys get there for 1:15, but we will get there for around 1:30.
Yeah.
And then Ishi's there catching the fines. But essentially within those first half an hour, between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, it's the boys mingling, socialising, seeing what they've been up to that week. If any players need massages, treatment, our physio.
I feel like you just totally skipped.
Yeah, we need the whole morning routine.
Sorry.
We need We need it from when you wake up. I need to know every detail. That's what we're asking there.
Yeah, well,
come on, Aiman.
10 points for listening, Sal.
You can tell who's the player.
Okay, so I think I understood the question wrong. My bad. No. So yeah, I'd wake up on a Saturday. I don't have a specific time when I wake up for a home game, so I'm not gonna lie.
Wake up, no alarm, just freestyle.
Yeah, no, I don't usually have an alarm. No, but I don't usually have an alarm.
Really?
Monday.
Just body clock, yeah.
Yeah, it is body clock. Typically waking up around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Have breakfast.
Anything specific?
No, it does vary every week.
Oh,
yeah.
Sal.
So
what? Sal, you don't know.
Okay.
What have I missed?
Oh, you've missed a lot. And on the topic of breakfast.
Okay.
He's got some
Here
very infamous
really
breakfast choices, shall we say?
Yeah.
What's the most outrageous?
Tuna milkshake.
Yeah, madness. Okay, we carry on.
No, actually, to be fair, I don't even think that's the worst one.
That's probably isn't.
What would you say is the worst one?
So you have porridge, right?
Yeah.
Which sounds quite normal, but he adds something in there.
What you adding?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
No, I've not even got a guess.
What would you like? What would make like a weird combo with porridge? What would you say is like a big no-no?
I wouldn't even know with porridge. I don't even have porridge, so I
Would
wouldn't
you
even
have
know.
juice with porridge?
No, that's weird. Are you talking orange juice with porridge?
No, not orange juice, apple juice.
Okay, that's still weird.
Give it a try, Sam.
Yeah, no.
What is?
I think we should have.
That's not it though, right? That's not it. By the way.
he's hiding what it is. Aiman, just give us the scoop, man.
I'll allow Zaid to.
So it's been confirmed that
Okay.
Aiman has his porridge
Yeah.
with baked beans.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
How weird is that on a scale
Why?
of like 1 to 10?
Fiber.
For the morning.
Fiber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Healthy. It's good for you.
I need to search this up. There must be something.
Nah, there's
No.
definitely nothing.
It's just something in his water.
That is literally it.
Okay, right. We'll skip breakfast now because right. Carry on.
Honestly, it's just me trying to get into the zone before I get to the Midfield.
Is there
Auto
any
Parts.
specific music you listen to? Any rituals that you do every single week? That's like
No, I don't have any superstitions
Okay.
or eat certain things before a game. No, there's no specific routine for my match days.
I feel like I've seen you in the same place on consecutive weeks, and you're just not mentioning it.
Oh, sorry. Yes. So, I have to confirm this is for a home day.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen for me for an away day, but I do go to a place called Tifi.
the infamous coffee
Coffee.
spot.
Yeah. Shout out
And
Tifi.
Big
Yeah.
shout out to Tifi. Honestly.
Zai took me to TV for my first TV. Yeah.
And,
I'm not a coffee drinker, but that one was good.
I'd say coffee is actually the only thing that's always there as part of my routine.
Okay, so
Before
that's like your constant, yeah?
Black coffee, or from Tifi would be a cortado, is what I'd go for. What would you go for, Zaid?
Yeah, black coffee too.
Oh, black coffee.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can remember our black coffee, yeah. Sure, it was a Spanish latte, but we'll carry on.
The pistachio one, you know.
Yeah, I've not had that one yet.
But after a quick trip to Tifi, we'll get to the Midfield Auto Parts Stadium, meet all the boys, socialise within that first half an hour. Players are getting treatment or massages before the game, and then management come in at 2 o'clock. It gets all scary. It's a bit
So are you
scary.
saying management like come later than the players?
No, not to the game. So sorry, not to the pitch, but to the changing room. Yes, to give their talk and give us their brief before going out. And then we go out, warm up, finish the warm up, come back in, get ready, come back out, do the lineup, do our huddle. Sorry, we can't miss the huddle. So it's a good thing we do as a huddle for every game, ensuring everyone's motivated. And the game plays, it's done, have some food after the game, and home time.
On the huddle, can you give an example of what the huddle might, or some of the things that are said in the huddle?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound very
No,
sure.
it changes every week.
Yeah,
so
it depends on what's going to come out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there
but
any one thing that has been said in the huddles this year that's kind of stuck out?
game at a time. That's probably the biggest message from these huddles. Not getting too carried away and making sure we work hard for each other. Probably our most important messages to one another.
Nice. Sal, if you were in the huddle, what would be your message?
It's exactly the same thing. Is forget where the team is in the league, play your game, and take it. Exactly. We'd won 5 games in a row, so it was a whole thing of don't get carried away with them wins, because it does get to your head. Let's be honest. Winning games back to back, you kind of in that headspace of promotion is on. But if you slip up to a team that you shouldn't slip up to, let's say if they're bottom of the league, then it just destroys your mentality.
Ouch. I don't think Sal's holding back.
Nah, he's
I
not.
was trying not to mention the weekend.
No, I'm not talking about the weekend. I'm just saying in general. I'm talking generally.
It was a harsh day.
Listen. Things happen. That's the game, isn't it? So
We'll get on to the.
we'll talk about that later on.
Yeah, in the second half. Second half of the show. Aiman, what's tougher in terms of non-league, the physical side or the mental side?
Mental side, I'd say.
What do you find challenging about the mental side?
Keeping yourself fit, keeping yourself motivated, even if it's not going well for you, is probably the biggest challenge in football itself. It's probably very hard to stay track, and it can easily slip up, I think, if you're not dedicated. So the mental challenges within football are probably much more challenging.
In terms of fitness, do you do anything outside of football to keep yourself in shape or fit?
Yeah, so it'd be my weekly Power League sessions with some friends. Or I'm tripling down. Probably quadruple down by the end of the show. But we'd do some more cardio at the gym. Do you know one thing I did want to start this year? And it was swimming. I heard it really helps with cardio.
Yeah, that's a sunnah sport.
Yes.
So, I think everyone knows the benefits of swimming and so on. Why don't you try it? Start at the FCP Swim Club.
It's a good shout, Zaid. Genuinely, I think that's a very good shout. We could do a weekly
So?
Yeah.
I think the fans should get involved. Yeah, why not?
Absolutely. An FCP Swim Club.
Yeah, we'll look into it. So we're just going to take a brief break and continue speaking to Aiman in the second half and touch on the weekend results. So thank you, and we'll be back in a moment.
Stay tuned to Salaam Radio after this short ad break.
It's healthy, nutritional and halal. It's The Lads, your first choice for burgers, pittas, wraps and flame-grilled lamb chops and peri-peri chicken. Now with 5 fantastic new flavours, plus sides, grilled salads and milkshakes too. Open daily from 11:30 until 11 p.m. Call in at 15 Cowgate in Peterborough. Order for collection online at thelads.co.uk or by calling Peterborough 562287 or place your Lads delivery order at ubereats.co.uk.
Home or business, protect what matters most with a bespoke security system from H-Secure Tech. CCTV, intruder and fire alarms, and access control too. 5-star Google-rated H-Secure Tech install them all, with 24-hour and mobile app monitoring, keeping your business safe and your loved ones protected. To discuss your specific requirements, call 01733 590 201 or visit hsecuretech.com.
There's simply a variety of choice at Chicken Valley, 318 Lincoln Road. And we don't just mean whether you dine in or order for takeaway or delivery. With halal dishes including peri-peri chicken, wings, strips and wraps, Korean burgers, sides, milkshakes and so much more. You'll have to experience Chicken Valley again and again and again. Open 11 a.m. until late, every day of the week. Order delivery via Just Eat, Uber or Food Hub. Or for collection, call Chicken Valley on 01733 564 053.
Could you spare a few hours each month to provide support to people who are going through tough times? If so, Peterborough Samaritans are looking for volunteers who are empathetic and open-minded, and we'd love to hear from you. We run regular information sessions where you can find out more about what it means to volunteer for Samaritans. If you are at least 18 years of age and would like to know more, please email volunteer@peterboroughsamaritans.co.uk.
2020 World Buffet is inspired by the best foods from around the world. See our teppanyaki chefs grill your food to order, or choose delicious Indian, Italian, Chinese, Mexican dishes and British favourites, all halal. 2020 World Buffet offers you unlimited food at a set price. Open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Catering, wedding and party services available too. Call 01733 566 320 or visit 2020buffet.co.uk. 2020 World Buffet, 35 New Road, Peterborough, PE1 1FJ.
Already running a business but want to scale, boost profits, and free up more time for the things you love? The Progressive Business Network is where business owners, mentors, investors, and keynote speakers share real-world strategies for growth. Each month you'll gain practical advice, fresh ideas, and powerful connections to help you work smarter, not harder. Grow your profits, grow your network, grow your freedom. Join the Progressive Business Network. Visit progressivebusinessnetwork.co.uk today. Progressive Business Network. Learn, connect, scale.
Do you own a restaurant or takeaway? Cater Fair is an expert supplier of new and used commercial catering equipment. Visit caterfair.co.uk for quality equipment on sale at the lowest prices. Or call us on 01733 310 115. Or visit us at 11 Royce Road, Fengate, Peterborough.
Peterborough's community radio station, Salaam Radio, 106.2 FM.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to FC Peterborough Weekly, live on Salaam Radio. Just before the break, we were talking about Aiman's kind of matchday routine and what he does outside of football to keep himself fit and so on. He mentioned he wants to get into swimming, and I think I just wanted to say Aiman probably does or is number one in terms of like high intensity running, sprint, probably total distance as well. Certainly up there anyway, but definitely high intensity running and sprint. So we actually wear trackers and measure the total distance that the players run, as well as like a few other statistics. So Aiman is always number one in those few categories. So well done on that. And I think you obviously definitely do keep yourself fit outside of football. So it does definitely help with that.
I think we see that from the fan side as well. We know when Aiman is on the pitch, he's going to work. So that's one big thing we could, to back that up as well. We see that on the side. That doesn't go unnoticed.
Would you say Aiman's a fan favourite?
100%. When he comes on, we know he's going to work, and he's going to work back and work forward. So, yeah, we just need him firing on all cylinders like he can be. So that's all we hope for.
Sal, as a fan, what's been Aiman's best moment on the pitch?
Oh, it's hard because he's had quite a few good moments. So I can't pick a favourite right now. It's not coming to my head. I'll be very honest.
What about the hat-trick he scored?
That was a long time ago before I even moved to Peterborough. So,
that was a very long time ago.
Yeah,
6 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, I've fallen for it. I've just fallen for it. Ignore me.
Aiman, for yourself, then, what would be your best moment this year?
On a personal one, it would probably be Needham Market this season, beginning of 2026.
Yeah.
That was a feel-good game for me. I think before that, I'll be very honest with myself, it was a bit of a dry patch. Probably wasn't playing at the best of my ability. Was given another chance against Needham to start, and I thought, yeah, that's what I can do. So that'd probably be my best feel moment this season.
And who'd be the toughest opponent or player you've come up against this year?
Toughest opponent? There's been quite a few. Kings Park away was tough, and Holland. So I'd probably say them two as the toughest opponent.
Okay, and how do you handle criticism? And have you felt there's been some criticism from fans this year? Or have you ever felt the fans kind of criticise you or get on to you, so to speak?
Whether they do or don't, it's completely up to them. They have every right to criticise. And to be completely honest with you, honest truth is good and it's needed. It wakes us up as a team. It shows us why we're doing this, who's actually supporting us. So their voice matters. Regardless of what they've got to say, we'll listen and fight for them every single week.
Sal, as a fan, when you're shouting, encouragement or instructions or maybe even criticism, do you feel like it affects the players, or what kind of responses do you see from the players?
I think it's good responses. I think there's a lot of times where if anything, I say well done for things that they do well. Because, Jay had some, let's say, hypothetically, this weekend, that just went fast. Jay did quite a lot of good things, running at players, and I was shouting on the side saying well done for them things. So, if anything, it gave him encouragement. And sometimes, fans do, we do as fans, we get very, very emotionally involved. Of course, that's the whole purpose of being a fan. But I try not to shout criticism across, because at the end of the day, we want to pick our team up, not bring them down.
That's nice. Do you think other fans share the same sentiment, or are they a bit more brutal?
Some are, but you're gonna get all sorts of fans, aren't you? And some people are probably more emotionally involved than I am. But everyone thinks differently. But I try to be positive in that way.
I think one of the coldest moments, if you could call it that, from the fans was I think when we played away at Haverhill Borough. I think we were leading.
Oh, was this I remember this game.
3-1 or something like that. And we just conceded kind of 2 goals in the last few minutes. And
the worst bit was when they scored that third goal to make it 3-3 and did David's celebration back to him.
Yeah.
Oh, in the last minute, yeah. It wasn't a great experience, but I can imagine it from the players' side as well.
I think usually as players, once the game's finished, we kind of do our little warm down and go over to the fans and just thank them. But then in that game, they had basically just disappeared and they didn't want to see any of the players or anything. Yeah, so
that does happen from time to time.
Speaking of fans, I believe you've got a few questions from the Green Army fans group for Aiman.
Yeah. So, one of the questions from the Green Army, Zami,
Yep.
as we all know, he said, "Is Shaz likely to play a 3-5-2? Taking it from Daniel Farker, his beloved Leeds manager, and put you up top with David. Would you encourage that for a game?"
We played that formation in multiple games. The last I remember was Framlingham last year, away. I think we started off with, or we kind of, was it off possession, on possession?
I don't think we started with it, but we did play it at a point.
The second half,
Yeah.
Yes, we started differently with the first half, and then we implemented that in the second half, and it worked in our favour. No, the 3-5-2 position is something we've done in the past and do try out here and there, I think. So you never know.
Yeah, you enjoy playing next to David then?
To be honest with you, in the 3-5-2, I don't think I've played in the striker role. It's more of the wing back role. They call that the running position.
Well, it's made for you that position, then, isn't it?
Nice. So, in terms of the dressing room and like kind of team culture, who would you say is the biggest character in the squad?
There's a range of characters in the squad. The biggest character? Would I be lying if I said it wasn't myself? Is that a bit? I don't know. It'd probably be, I'd say I'm up there as being one of the biggest characters, getting people on it, having a laugh.
Yeah, I'll definitely put you as the biggest joker.
But sorry, I know what you mean now. Going back to, I'd probably say it is Romeo.
Yeah.
Biggest character, makes his voice clear, but that comes with experience as well.
So from a fan's perspective, who would you say is the biggest character?
I would say Rome's as well, to be honest. He's makes himself heard on the pitch, and if anything, sometimes I even shout to Rome's and get him going, and he knows exactly what I mean when I say that to him. So, yeah, I would definitely say it's Rome's in terms of that.
What's his kind of go-to line, if he has one?
It doesn't have a go-to line, I'd say, but I do know the effect his words have on the team, and I can see it does lift the whole team. It's a big asset. His loudness, even in games, you can hear it. Whether you're playing for us or on the opposition, he makes himself loud and clear.
Yeah, I think we get him mic'd up for a game, because the amount of times he says, "Oi, we'll need a counter for that one."
I back that.
Are we allowed to do that?
I'm not sure on the logistics, but if we can, I would definitely recommend Romeo.
I'm sure you guys have probably seen a few mic'd up videos on TikTok.
Definitely have, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think Romeo would get the... would he go viral?
100%. 100%. For the good reasons. For good reasons, that is.
Why would you assume?
No, I don't know. People do find mic'd up football videos funny. Not for the good reasons.
In terms of your kind of development and ambition, do you feel you're still improving as a player?
Yeah, absolutely. I think now my age I'm probably coming near or about prime time. I'd say 25 to 30 is probably peak of any footballer. Obviously, some earlier, some later, but on average 25 to 30. So it's actually using these years to my advantage and making sure I can perform to the best I can.
Nice. And what part of your game have you worked hardest on recently?
Recently, more than ever, is probably the mental side. Now, I know we mentioned this earlier in the show, but probably in the past, I was a guy that probably get angry or make it clear I was angry or not happy. But now it's just understanding why it's happening, and when the opportunity arises, to definitely make sure it counts.
So when you say working on the mental side, how do you kind of work on that side? Reflection
is a big key skill to have for any footballer. Luckily, we've got that with VO, so we get to see after any game where we've gone wrong. We've got Coach who lead, Coach Shaz, providing us with analysis on those VOs to help us understand as players where we go wrong or what we're doing right to continue doing right. And I can definitely see the improvement it's had on us players. So reflection, I'd say, is the biggest.
Sure. Sal, if you had to pick something for Aiman to improve on, what would that be?
It's finishing at the moment, but that's just he knows that.
Yeah,
he's had chances where he could have finished it off, and he knows himself what he can do. So, but that will come.
Sure. And Aiman, is there any kind of personal targets that you've set yourself this season?
Not specific, as in personal. Not setting myself a target on stats now anyway. Just think it causes unnecessary pressure, which is not needed. But team goals, yes, absolutely, and how I can contribute to the team as well.
Sure. Okay. Just a few more kind of questions. What's the best goal you've scored for FC Peterborough?
Ooh. There's two in my head. Probably last season against Stanway is up there. It was one of the best goals I've scored.
Yeah.
And this other one, I don't know if you're going to remember this, Zaid. We played Deeping Reserves at their pitch. This was, I want to say 3-4 years ago.
Okay.
We was Div 1 going into the Prem.
Yeah.
It was 2-1 down, I've come on, and I scored straight away to make it 2-2 outside the box. I think Rahul crossed it, and I've just outside the box, one touch, and it's gone bottom bins. So I'd say that's
I think I vaguely remember that goal. I think did we win that game 3-2?
We did. 3-2. We ended up winning that game.
I definitely remember the one against Stanway. Sal, have you seen
I haven't seen it.
I'm sure there's like a reel on Instagram or something.
I'll have to find it. It's probably in the archives.
Yeah, because in that game it was 3-0, I believe.
That
we
game?
won. Yeah,
no, it was 2-1.
Was it 2-1
or 2-0? 2-1. I know Mickey scored a screamer that game. By the way, do you remember?
Yeah.
He scored the second goal, and I think we conceded late on.
No, I think that game was 3-0, and the 2-1 was a separate game. 2-1, I think, is probably this year.
No, was this year? This year was 2-0. We kept a clean sheet this year. I remember beginning of the season.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, but I definitely remember that goal. You had it on the left-hand side of the box. I think, you cut inside, beat a couple of players, and then finished it in the top right far corner. So, yeah, I think that definitely is up there. What's the hardest ground you've played at?
Ooh. There has been a few tough grounds. I'd probably say, I forgot the place now. But it was last season near Ipswich. It was in the Ipswich area. The team started with W. I forgot the team's name, but their pitch was hilly, rabbit holes. That was probably one of the worst pitches I've played on. Uncut grass.
I don't think I played that game, to be fair.
Did you not? No, you might. Yeah, actually.
Because I'm sure I would have probably remembered it.
But that's the first stadium that comes into mind.
Okay. Who's your favourite teammate to play with?
You can't ask that.
You got to
No?
pick one. If you were to pick one that you're closest to.
Well,
On
like,
it-
you know, in terms of the pitch, you might link up really well with them.
This is
or-
going to sound very, I don't know if the word's cliche or whatever the right word is here, but I think I've got a relationship with every single one of the members in the squad.
But if you had to say, you could, let's say you're starting a new team and you had to pick one person to bring from that team to this team. You got to pick one link up that you would like.
I'm afraid I can't answer that. Maybe next week. If you ask the question next week, I might answer it next week.
Ooh.
I can't answer that
Got
this
him in the
week.
hot seat.
Sal, who do you think, who's the player that Aeman links up really well with or complements Aeman's kind of playing style?
Ooh. I think you and Aiman probably make sense because you work well forward and you're drifting to midfield, but Aiman tracks back as well and runs well. So I think on that side, I think that works well.
Yeah, to be fair, I think I do probably rely on Aeman a lot to cover me defensively because he's so fast. So yeah, I'll back that. What does playing for FC Peterborough mean to you personally?
What playing for FC Peterborough's biggest thing is the representation. Being such a community club from all ages, you can see the time the people in the background are putting in. You can see that. So playing for a club that has these goals to help the youth represent different ethnicities that in the past might not have been represented is an honour. So
Nice.
that's why it's like playing for FC Peterborough.
And in terms of, in the future, further down the line, could you see yourself coaching at FC Peterborough in terms of the adult setup? Can you see yourself maybe even managing the team?
I'd like to. But in all honesty, I do see Zaid being a coach of one of the first adult teams at FCP soon.
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 Like you trying, are you trying to retire me?
Trying to get you off the pitch and get you onto the coach and stuff.
Sal, do you think Aiman would make a good manager?
Yeah, I think he's got it in him. I
Yeah.
think all of us at FCP, because we're ingrained in the culture like that, we want to give back in a way. So definitely.
What kind of traits does Aiman have that you think could kind of help him in his in management?
I think because he knows how to press, he knows how to do hard work and do the running that other people don't want to do.
Yeah.
And it's a hard role to kind of do if you've never done it before. So if he could put that into, our young academy players, I think we'd be a fearful side in the future.
Cool. And Aiman, in terms of any kind of current managers, who would you most like, and maybe your management style, or who's a manager that you kind of look up to?
Jurgen Klopp.
How did I know you were going to say that?
You know I was going to say Jurgen Klopp. But it is probably Jurgen, and he's one of the first managers I saw that made working hard a thing. His identity was working hard and getting that ball back, and then calming down, building up, creating. So
What about Arne Slot?
you should probably ask me that question at the end of the season.
Oh, okay.
To see if he salvages anything, probably the Champions League. But no, Arne Slot's a good coach. He is a good coach.
Snuck that one in there.
Had to.
He's won a Premier League now, hasn't he? So
Yeah. So earlier on in the show, we touched on obviously what your match day kind of looks like, and you touched on your home games. What are the difference between a home and an away game?
Away game, I think, is getting mentally prepared much earlier. We're probably meeting up at around 10:30, 11 o'clock to set off, go together in the minibus. That is probably the biggest difference. But we do use that time to socialise and get ready for the game. But it's a much longer Saturday than a home day, because we do travel a bit.
What's the furthest kind of we've travelled?
I want to say it was either Harwich or Great Yarmouth are probably the furthest we've ever travelled.
Okay, and in terms of times?
2.5 hours,
Okay.
near 3 hours is...
So when you leave your house in the morning, what time would you leave for an away day?
Probably on average 10:15, 10:20 to get to the home pitch, jump on a minibus.
And what sort of time would you return home, back through your door?
On average, 7 to 8 p.m. is our average time. So it is.
So probably like a 9-10 hour kind of shift on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I know obviously as players, you sacrifice that sort of time, but there's some people who do it as fans. So Sal is probably been to the most away games this year. So Sal, what does your kind of away day look like?
It's quite similar, to be honest. I don't leave exactly at 11 o'clock in the morning, I'll be honest. I think it's more 12:30, 1 o'clock, just to be there just before kick-off. But again, it's just making sure we're ready for the day as well. I think we spend that 2.5 hours just chatting about the game before the game's even happened. So I think obviously the boys will probably do the same. But yeah, we as fans get up for it just as much, and we've got, let's talk about even this weekend. We've got a 2-hour drive to Norwich. So
yeah, is there any kind of away games that have stuck out, or what's been your favourite kind of away day?
I enjoyed the Holland one. I know it was very, very far. I think it was 2.5 hours. I think I was the only fan there.
Yeah.
So I kind of got in with their fans a little bit. They came over. I stood on my own, but yeah, it was a good away day. We had a good game, so that's always the best part.
Last year, our Holland away game was actually really, really nice, because I think it was kind of towards the back end of the season, so the weather was really nice, and by the time we finished the game, it was still like daylight.
Mm-hmm.
And then we managed to, just get to the beach for a little walk, got a fish and chips, and
there was a speaker as well. There was a speaker.
Yeah.
Outside the fish and chips, playing music.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to tell you a funny story about that day. Sam. You probably don't know about this, but there was one player. He brought a passport.
Okay.
Before the game.
I have heard this.
You've heard about this. Okay, I was going to make you guess who the player was.
Oh god! Listen, if someone says Holland to you, what do you think? Not many. I didn't know. I didn't know Holland and C. I didn't know what it was before this point. So
yeah. So just to clarify for any listeners, so we had a fixture against Holland, one of the teams in our league, and it's Holland on Sea is the name of the town, and it's just by Clacton on Sea on the Essex coast, and for some reason one of our players decided to bring their passport along because they thought we're maybe going to a different country, or I'm not really sure.
Crossing the border.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention any names, but they might be sitting on the panel. But yeah, no, I think that got picked up by like a few newspaper
outlets. Yes, it did. I remember on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a.
We have to bring that one back up, aren't we?
Yeah. So I think the weekend results we've kind of skipped past because they might not have been the best across the board. Shout out the devs, holding the flag.
Yep.
And as always, I think the academy, there's been some really positive results. Sal's obviously been involved in a couple of games now, and
yeah, Jamal's team. I'm just helping out there. Got 2 wins back to back, so it's not bad. Not a bad little start.
So is that 2 out of 2 for yourself?
It is 2 out of 2
so
for now.
100% record.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to look at you in a managerial role in the future as well.
We'll see.
But in terms of this weekend coming up, the first team is playing Gorleston Reserves away.
Yep.
And I believe that game is in
Norwich.
I think the Nest is the name of the ground, right?
The Nest, yes.
Which I think is the Norwich City training.
Yeah. It's where
training facility or something.
Oh, this is one where they've got really nice facilities, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
The reserves are playing.
I don't know who the reserves are playing, I'll be honest.
It's Coach Ahmed's second game as well. I guess we didn't really cover that. You got Ahmed back in as reserves manager. Did you play under Ahmed, Aiman?
Yeah, bits. had a few games under Ahmed, but just got good stuff to say about him. Very good manager, and one that motivates his players.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's probably one of his biggest traits in terms of motivation. But I'm sure he will finish off the rest of the season strongly.
They're playing Sawtrey FC away.
Nice. A little bit quick work there.
Yeah, just quickly checking, and then the Devs have got Next Gen at home.
Okay, so a
local derby.
Yeah, so a home fixture for the development, and you got the first and reserves playing away. And then, academy games all round. So just FCP as usual. But thank you both for joining me, and thank you to the listeners for listening in. Next week, hopefully, we'll have Aiman and Sal here again. And we look forward to